To be one fast-paced game. Let's get to it.
This booth is all stretched out. The players gearing up. Let's get ready for the opening tip.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Wendell Carter lays it in.
Ooh, if I had that kind of vertical, I'd be throwing it off the glass and showing out. But the coaching staff is probably okay with an easy lay right there.
And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball was in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Chicago basketball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot there for Chris Dunn. No good. Strong finish for Paul George.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Gets to the basket and scores.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Oh, they call the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Yo, Ed, how's that saying go? Fool me once, you used up the free pass. You know how they're calling this one. Ease up on the aggressive plays on the ball.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. Levine. Tough shot. Well defended. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. To Porter. From long range. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kawhi Leonard. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
First one, count it.
That boy got jumper.
Two for 2 on that trip. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. From the painted area won't go down.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Beyond the arc for three. That won't go. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons for the style they play defensively.
Paul George rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
And they call the foul. Count the breeze there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Paul George, a couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
Turn to page 15 in today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your answer on the team website. One lucky winner will have a chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
He cruises in for two. Too easy.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
For the Los Angeles Clippers. Shooting two.
First try at the line, no good. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Chicago possession. To Markkanen. Short jumper misses. George buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 4 out of 7.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To George. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
It's a big finish.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you set the momentum for the second.
Fires the three. Those shots today have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get 1 or 2 to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
That misses with a second to go. That'll do it for the first quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Patrick Beverley. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Paul George fires, taking advantage of the turnover.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
George, yes, give the advantage to the shooter. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
4-3. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Leonard. Not that time. Won't go down. So Wendell Carter goes to the right side. Porter. Not that time.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Entering the game,
Here comes the screen. Here's Leonard for two. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Bulls with it. Short jumper won't go down.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
Los Angeles, number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Zach LaVine. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Leonard buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
And the rebound taken by the Clippers. To Paul George. Fires the three, and Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
It's PG for two. Draws the double and still hits.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Leonard to George. Straight down the middle of the lane.